YouTube, sorry about that. Hey YouTube, Derpity420 coming at you again. This is just a real quick update on a video that I've been taking forever to get to, and that is my HID lighting video. And I wanted to let y'all know, just for the few of you that you know are kind of following along, that I got some pretty amazing news. So, like I said, a couple of videos in this series ago, I guess, or whatever you want to say, that I would find a solution. I predicted, anyways, that I would find a solution. That the solution would be very easy, and that the beauty of it would lie in that simplicity. Well, one thing that I like to, and my furnace is going to kick on, sorry YouTube, but one thing I like to work on in my spare time is high-end speakers, you know, stereo speakers, and vintage receivers, you know, the real good ones. So one thing that you got to understand is, you know, the difference between light and sound is simply a frequency, right? It's still, you know, electrons doing stuff and moving air, and you know, you got photons, and then you've got you know, different things, but it's all kind of the same thing. YouTube is what I'm trying to say. So what I have discovered, and I'm waiting for some information from Philips Lighting on this, but there's actually a kind of a product like this out there right now. It's a mod kit for a magnetic ballast that is used in commercial greenhouses, that reduces the green out of, you know, really any bulb, and amplifies your blues and reds, again, out of any bulb. The particular one I've seen is an HPS, but you know, it can be done, you know, effectively on the other side with a metal halide as well. But I want you guys to understand what's coming, right? So I'm just, man, okay, look. The crossover in a high-end speaker consists of, you know, a coil, some capacitors, transformer, you know, some filters in the form of resistors, right? But what that does in your high-end speakers is it allows that speaker to do what's called imaging, right? And what that is just a balance of, I'm going to let this through to this much, but I'm going to filter out this, and I'm going to let none of this come through, right? None of this come through, but all of this come through, or maybe none of this come through, but just some of this come through. So that's what you have, a three-way speaker or a four-way speaker. I even have one that's a five-way speaker, so you know, you can get a little crazy with that. I've seen line arrays with 110 speakers in one cabinet, so those are kind of cool, but that's off topic, but not really. So what we're able to do, and what I'm going to attempt to do, is design a crossover that can be used with, and it's probably going to initially be for a magnetic ballast. Your digital ballasts are a little bit different, and I have to find out if that's going to alter this device or not. But with a magnetic ballast, it'll be simple to install. If you know how to solder one wire to another wire, you'll be able to do this, okay? And what I'm hoping to come up with at the end of this is a setup that's going to have three tuning knobs on it, okay? And each one of those will be for one of the major color spectrums. You can increase red, increase blue, and eliminate green, right? And that's all going to be done, ready for this one, without affecting the lumen output of your bulb or ballast, okay? The power output of the ballast will not be reduced. The lumen output of your bulb will not be reduced. You'll simply just be paying electricity for light that your plants use. Your lights ignore green, okay? I can't understand, to be honest with you, and that's another thing I'm working on, but I'm running, you know, these lights here, and I was running 6 purple ones. They're aqua bulbs, and if you want to go back and check that out, I'm not going to bore you with it this time. I put in these 2 green bulbs just for shits and giggles, and the plants seem to have done better for a minute. And now they're not. Well, one of the things that A.K. Smith and his crew came up with is, I'm sorry, maybe it was Northwest Green Thumb, but is that the plants were under such intense light that by putting these greens in, it actually gave the plants a much needed rest, a less amount of light, right? And so now I'm going to go back to the purple bulbs, because I had one blow out, and I do like to keep them balanced on both sides. But I'm going to go back to the purple bulbs and get rid of these greens, because they're right. There's no way that a green bulb is doing anything for this plant. Your plant ignores green. So why are you paying the power company to shoot green light out of that bulb? A green spectrum out of that bulb. You don't have to, all right? And some of this is going to be a little tricky, all right? This isn't going to, hey, tomorrow afternoon I've got this done, but I want to let you know where I'm headed with it. So, guys, that's it. I'm kind of excited about it. I haven't been excited about much in a long time. This grow stuff has really, picked my spirits up, and stay tuned. All right, guys, peace.